Okay, we'll start this series in a tabletop position. So you want your shoulder above your wrist and your hips above your knees. Knees are hip distance wide. Same, shoulder distance wide are the hands and the arms. So let's just warm up the spine quickly with some cat and cows. So it's inhaling up, shining the chest forward, looking up, exhaling, rounding the back, and bringing your tailbone towards the floor. Up and down with exhale, really open up. And then when you go into cow, you can first move your back and then move your head last to maximize the opening. And that's it. Simple warm up. So you can lift your left leg up. So you might want to bring the right knee a little bit more closer to the midline. And also if you feel pain in your knees, just bring a flat pillow underneath. So you lift your leg and you keep the hips parallel to the floor. So don't open up like this, just stay. And then look forward and lift your right arm, finger spread wide towards your front. And then you exhale and tap your knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Bring everything down and switch. Lift the leg first and the arm later. Keep your back straight. And then when you tap, curve and flex your back. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 3 again. Inhale, exhale. You can add as many repetitions as you want to this exercise. For this video, we just use 3 and 3 on each side. And then let's go to the next one. Okay, let's place our all forearm, elbow and hands on the floor and lift into a plank. Now, if this is too much, you can keep your knees down. The farther are the knees, the more difficult it's going to be. But we want to work on our core, so we want to lift up. So it's just a forearm plank, but for this exercise, I really want you to understand the right form. So just play with tucking your tailbone and see how you're going to also hunch your back. You don't want this, you want to go shoulder open, but you also don't want to collapse. So you want your lower back flat and you want to be forward with the shoulder above your elbows. You look forward, also the neck shouldn't be like this, shouldn't be like this, straight. And really work a little moving your pelvis, moving your forward and backward. Find the perfect position where you feel your spine is completely straight. So if you're tired, place your knees on the floor, take a few seconds of rest, and now let's go back again. Forearm planks strengthens all our muscles, not just the core, with the shoulder, back, even the biceps. And you press your heels towards the back of the room, you will see that you extend your back and your spine is more straight. And it is enough. Let's prepare for the next one. So from this forearm plank, let's go on our side. So let's go on the right side first. So our forearm now is parallel to the top of the mat. And we want to create a straight line. And we want our feet on top of each other. So I will give you two different variations of this exercise. So this one is lift up and down, lift up and down. Keep your chest open, keep your body straight, up and down. If this is too hard, bend your bottom leg, keeping the knees on top of each other, and just see how this is much easier. And if you can, aim for 10 lifts, otherwise 5, 6, whatever. Really lift up as much as you can and down, inhale, up. Always control the breathing. Don't breathe too fast, don't breathe from the chest, don't breathe from the mouth. Breathe from the nose and with your diaphragm. Working on the core, and the diaphragm is really an important part of the core. Lift up and down. And when you finish your repetition, switch sides. So you can go like this. But for you to face the camera, I'll go on the other side of the mat. Again, we really want to be sure that the elbow is below the shoulder and the body straight. So you don't want this, you don't want this. You see, it's not gonna work. So let's lift up so the other hand can stay on the hip and down. Up and down. Up and down. You can also place it behind your back. Up and down. Easy variation if you want, otherwise go up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And up, last one. And down. If you can do two more, do two more. If you're already too tired, stop. Every time you will do the number of repetitions that you feel are good for you. Aim for 10 and 10. Let's change our position. So come to a seated position, legs straight. Place your hands slightly below your buttocks. And then you want to lift the pelvis up. And bring the feet down as much as you can. So in this reverse plank, keep your neck comfortable and the hips up. And then we want to lift the left leg up. 1, and switch. Right. 1, 2, 2. Keep the chest open. 3, shoulder back. 3, 4, 4. 5, 5. Take a rest. Shoulder backwards. So rotate your shoulder up and back. Chest open. We don't want again to hunch our chest like we do when we cycle. We want to keep everything nice and open. Another round. Lift up. 1, 1. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and sit. Don't worry if you cannot do all the reps, just do what you can, and then with time, you will improve. Next one. Let's lie on our backs and then place left foot on top of right thigh. This is figure 4. Hands behind your head, and let's do some crunches. So lift up and tap with your opposite elbow the knee. So 1, and then with the same 2, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're getting towards the end of this video. So place again your hands behind your back, a little bit behind your buttocks. Chest straight, back straight. Really chest forward and show the back. And then let's do some scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs straight. 8, 9, 10. And now let's cycle backwards. And do 10. So 10 one side, 10 the other. And then forward. Let's do 20 forward. We're cyclists after all. Count your reps and stop. Let's lie on our backs. Feet towards the glutes. And then we arch the lower back and bring the pelvis more close to the upper spine. And then release and lift up. And then go down, everything flat. And then arch again. And then arch, tilt it forward. And then go down flat, tilt it backward. And then let's do 5. This is 2. Tilt backwards. 3. Tilt backwards. 4. Tilt backwards. 5. And release. And then get ready for the relaxation. Okay, bring the knees towards your chest, open wide, and hold them with your hands. Keep your spine flat down, so don't lift your sacrum from the floor, just keep it, everything is flat. Neck is flat, spine is flat. This is a position that allows us to reset our spine after this core work. Breathe inside the belly. So you feel the belly inflating and deflating between the thighs. Just relax, you can close your eyes. This is called the wind release pose. So if you happen to release some wind, don't worry, it's perfectly natural and can be good. But really work on making your spine flat. Pressing your knees towards the floor. And relax the face, relax everything. Stay in this position as long as you wish. And that was it, our quick level 1 core strengthening routine for cyclists.